Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at?
A manager checks in with his ball club.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball. And now, Jose Peraza. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Hot shot to third and handled for the first down. Next to stand in is Freddie Freeman. He'll stare down, without a doubt, one of the elite starting pitchers in the game today. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
1-1. Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here is Manny Machado. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into close meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Manny Machado goes quietly leading off the second. Eddie Rosario is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out. I got to count 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Hits this one hard the other way. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
Jorge Bonifacio comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit.
That's ball 4. 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the run is Benintendi. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. First pitch of the AB now. Lucas Giolito is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's the first pitch. Jose Peraza is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Padres down in order. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Tatis takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Kyle Tucker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Manny Machado. Ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead of the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he falls behind 0-2. Rosario, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Next up, Jorge Bonifacio. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line hard, deep into left. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. Jason Kelly will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. First pitch on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
He's coming. 2-2-2.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. Sanchez is there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next, here is Kyle Tucker. It was a flyout for him in his last trade. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. No balls and 1 strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
The throw into second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And it's fouled away. Machado at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box, number 23. On its way is pitch number 75. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
fast you missed it, yeah. I might just disappear to feel like I skipped it, yeah. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it. What are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight? Turn on my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken. I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole. Once had no control. Was breaking my own.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That could be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
In now, Bryson Stott, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 21 driven in. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
So it's backwards K on the changeup that time. Bryson Stott retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Cody Bellinger stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. 2 balls and a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play. You get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Hit down the line at first. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Rougned Odor now. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Luplow is there, 2 down. Next to dig in, Kevin Velasco. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired.
That's ball 4.
Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, Max McDowell. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The pitcher.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Muziati is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Margot. Singleton scored in his first appearance in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Now at the plate here is number. First delivery to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a step on first himself for the out. So next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 2 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. 3 innings complete. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? Uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Velasco is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Max McDowell. A fastball here. He'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Alec Bohm will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. He'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 13 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Ball
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. No balls and a strike to count. Now here it comes.
The count 1-1.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. On the ground to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
He's out. You're out.
Now to bat, Bryson Stott will look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuna will wait on it. And that's out number 2. So next to hit is Rhys Hoskins. He bounced out last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle of the way. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now O'Gore turns on one and sends it to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So now to the plate, Bradley Zimmer.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone. Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 runs on 1 hit.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Truist Park. So stepping in is Guillermo Gonzalez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Guillermo Gonzalez is retired to lead off the ball game. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lopes brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of a number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The count now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Nothing.
Ball 4, take the base.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Shackman waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Cameron Meisner. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. DeYoung gathers it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. At the plate, Evan Mendoza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So now to the striding in is Anthony Siegler, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air into shallow left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Joe Ross stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Guillermo Gonzalez. A check swing here, appeal down to 3rd. But Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The next 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. On, he pops it up, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Next up is Tyrone Taylor. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side.
3. He's out. 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Billy McKinney. He'll start off the 5th in this one, lifted in the air to straightaway center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Here's the first pitch. Cameron Meisner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Hit on the ground out to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going. Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Anthony Siegler comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. On the ground to the right side. He's got it to second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. 2 on, 2 out. And that'll bring Luis Urias to the plate. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. To the plate now, Joe Ross, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Guillermo Gonzalez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
And he falls behind 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Tyrone Taylor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls miss, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
No runner, no runner.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
A drive that's got a chance. And that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Number 50.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles. A lifetime of giving up. Oh, you I'll stop, give me a break. Don't say something about my bad. And first he would tell me I'm his friend. Actually, no thanks, I'm okay. And he would send wheelers my way. I want new friends, but they don't want me. They're making plans while I'm on TV. Thought it was them, but maybe it's me. I want new friends, but they don't want me. And the 80s song, yeah, how did it go? When they said this was the beginning of the best years, even though false break. One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles.